again, everyone. It's This Week in Agribusiness meteorologist Greg Solye. We're in from Max Armstrong. It's Farm Progress, Dateline, Drought. Well, apart from the dryness and drought and just that unrelenting heat and humidity combination over the past couple of weeks, a somewhat better, cooler feel. Those temperatures are more typical of certainly early to mid-July, and it certainly goes without saying that is certainly an indicator of how tough it was out there on man and beast over the past couple of weeks. We do see a subtle change, some at least introduction of rain into parts of the far eastern and southeastern Corn Belt. Low remove will be anything of a significant recharge or a wetter scenario. That plays out over parts of the Delta, the southeastern states, mid-Atlantic region, the next 10 to 15 days, a wetter scenario playing out there. So let's go ahead and check it out now. Upper air maps and charts play out this way over the next 3 to 5 days. Here's how the heat ridge is retrograded back west of the Missouri. Little piece in the southeastern states. It's allowed a weakness to form up over the Mississippi Valley, kind of a channeling of Gulf moisture at all levels of the atmosphere. You put some daytime heating on that over the course of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably into early next week, at least a daily offing of shower and thunderstorm activity. Few and far between, hit and run, splash and dash, however you want to slice it and dice it. That's the way it plays out moisture-wise. And totals will be significant, but mainly at the Ohio. You folks in the Wabash Valley really need it, as well as many Corn Belt areas. But south of the Ohio, multi-inch totals over the next 3 to 5 days, down through Florida as well. Most of Texas, this is monsoonal moisture here. Tropics a little more active, at least with daily afternoon shower and thunderstorm activity into the Carolinas. Maybe a quarter to half inch into parts of the northwestern Corn Belt. Spring grains will appreciate the rains up there. Here's how it lays out as of Monday afternoon. Crop moisture, no big surprise. Big issues, dry time and drought as far east now as about the Finger Lakes region of New York State, down to South Texas, out across the west. We're in good shape here in a shorter soil moisture profile across areas of Florida. Meanwhile, the deeper profile, the Palmer Index, no big surprise as well. Lots of issues. Montana, Big Sky, California east, and look at the shades of orange over a wide area. Ohio Valley, Indiana, Illinois, into the Ozarks, and certainly expanding a bit into sections of the upper Midwest, too. So the bottom line, the dryness and the drought continue on, and the story is a wetter one as we move along over the next 3 to 5 days, mainly deep south and across areas of the eastern states. That's a look at weather. We'll check you out this weekend. This Week in Agribusiness. Now on to Bryce Knorr. Look at markets.
Hello, this is Bryce Knorr, Senior Editor of Farm Futures Magazine, with a special Dateline Drought market update for Monday, July 9th, 2012. This is shaping up as a crucial week for the grain market, with changing weather forecasts, record prices, deteriorating crop ratings, and, oh yes, a USDA supply and demand report tossed into the mix. Futures rocketed higher today, recovering from Friday's profit-taking in a big way. July soybeans, which go off the board at the end of the week, posted a record high on the nearby daily chart at $16.78 taking out the old high from July 2008 by almost 15 cents. November soybeans advanced 42 cents, topping a short-term chart objective at $15.50. December corn traded up its 40-cent limit for a while before closing 37 cents higher at $7.30. July corn also edged closer to its all-time high from last year at $7.99 closing within 13 cents of that benchmark. Wheat also moved higher, though all three exchanges continue to follow movements in corn and soybeans. After the close, USDA announced weekly crop ratings that showed the toll taken by last week's scorching heat. The percentage of corn nationwide rated good to excellent fell by 8% to 40%, matching our expectations. That cut almost 10 bushels per acre off my projected yield, which fell to 138.3 in a range of 136 to 140. That represents a cut of almost 16% from original expectations. USDA likely won't be that aggressive when it updates supply and demand tables Wednesday. Still, the agency could cut 600 million bushels or more off new crop carryout, with further reduction justified down the road. USDA also rated 40% of the country's soybean fields good to excellent, down 5% from the previous week. also spot on with what we told the wire services this morning. That took the projected U.S. bean yield down to 39.1 bushels per acre, off 1.6 bushels per acre for the week. Again, USDA isn't likely to be nearly that aggressive in Wednesday's report, but should cut production some. That could trim carryout projections by about 30 million bushels down to 110 million bushels. While the northern plains have generally fared better than the rest of the Midwest, heat is affecting spring wheat fields too. The percentage rated good to excellent was off 5% in the latest week to 66%, knocking almost 1 bushel per acre off yields. Still, the average yield looks good at 44.6 bushels per acre nationwide. USDA is likely to increase its estimate of both wheat production and carryout in Wednesday's report, keeping that crop follower. Today's crop rating suggests significant upside potential is possible in prices, but much depends on weather. Both the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day forecasts out this afternoon showed greater chances for normal precipitation east of the Mississippi River in the Midwest, though temperatures would stay warm. Keep up with the drought situation across the country by visiting www.datelinedrought.com.